When searching for a new PC, you might end up buying the wrong one because of how many bad deals there are in the market. That being said, if you want to get a pre-built PC that fits your budget and needs, and most importantly, will perform amazingly well in your favorite games with high FPS and no stutters, in that case, you came to the right place. I will show you the best pre-built gaming PC for 1080p, 1440p, and 4K resolution for every budget and great reviews, going through budget-oriented systems to the best price to performance ones to the most expensive, fastest pre-built PCs out there. Stay until the end if you want to find the perfect pre-built PC for you, and also if you want to see the level of performance that you can expect with each system. You will find the links to these pre-built PCs down below in the video description with the latest prices. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. If you are working on a tight budget and you want a new gaming PC for under $1,000 that will perform really well in most games at 1080p resolution, this ABG PC will be ideal for you. It comes with the new Nvidia RTX 5060 and you will be able to play any game that you want at 1080p resolution, high settings at high frame rate. In fact, you will be able to play high demanding games and achieve smooth performance. And if you want to play easy to run games like Valorant or Fortnite, you will be able to achieve over 240 plus FPS on average, so feel free to go with a 240Hz 1080p monitor. The price for this system by the time of filming is $850, and again, it's going to be ideal if you want a PC for under $1,000 that will be perfectly fine for 1080p in most games on high to ultra settings. Now, if you are looking for the best value gaming PC that you can buy, so you want the best price to performance and you want to be able to play at 1440p high to ultra settings in high demanding games with no issues, or if you have a 1080p monitor max out 1080p resolution, this next PC will be ideal for you. This is the Skytech Shadow 4 and it comes with the new RX 9060 XT graphics card, which comes with 16 gigs of VRAM and will be ideal for 1440p resolution. I mean, you can play any game that you want at 1440p, including high demanding titles on high to ultra settings, and you will be achieving very smooth performance. In fact, over 70 FPS on average in these type of games. And if you want to play at 1080p, you can expect over 100 FPS in these type of games, high to ultra settings. So this is an amazing graphics card and in my opinion, the best value GPU in the entire market. And then for the CPU, you get a Ryzen 7 7700, which is one of the best value CPUs out there. It has 8 cores and it's going to be amazing when it comes to gaming, and it's also very power efficient. If you want to play high CPU demanding games like Flight Simulator, with this CPU, you will have no issues. And then of course, if you want to play esports games, which require more of your CPU, with this PC, you can expect over 240 plus FPS at 1440p competitive settings. So feel free to buy a 240Hz 1440p monitor. The price for this system by the time of filming is under 1300 USD, and that's why in my opinion this is going to be the best price to performance gaming PC. Now, if you are looking to max out 1440p resolution or get the best price to performance 4K PC, this next Skytech Chronos system will be the perfect one for you. Inside of this system, you get the RX 9070 XT, which is one of the latest AMD graphics cards, and it's actually the fastest graphics card from AMD at the moment. You can play any game that you want at 1440p. You can max out 1440p resolution basically, so feel free to play any high demanding games on ultra settings and expect very good performance. Not only that, but you can also play at 4K with no issues, high to ultra settings in high demanding games. In fact, you can expect around 80 plus FPS in these high demanding titles at 4K. That's why in my opinion this is the best value 4K resolution gaming PC out there, because it's under $2,000 and you are getting top tier performance at both 4K and 1440p. Inside of this system, you get 2TB of SSD, which is plenty of storage, and you get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. So this PC is great not only for gaming but also for content creation and productivity work. And for the CPU, you get a Ryzen 7 7700 once again, which is one of the best price to performance CPUs out there. In terms of esports games, at 1440p you can play at 300 plus FPS on average competitive settings in most esports titles, and if you want to play at 4K, you can expect over 240 plus FPS. So feel free to go with a 4K 240Hz display or a 1440p 360Hz one. The total price for this system by the time of filming is 1900 USD, which once again makes it in my opinion the best price to performance 4K resolution gaming system or the best maxed out 1440p PC. Now, if you want an Nvidia graphics card instead, then you're looking to spend a bit of extra money in the CLX Set gaming desktop. This one has the Nvidia RTX 5070 Ti, which is the direct competitor to the RX 9070 XT from AMD. However, the Nvidia graphics card has a better level of ray tracing performance, and it has the LSS, which is the upscaler from Nvidia, and it is supported 5 more games. So the 5070 Ti once again is the better graphics card. Not only that, but inside of this CLX gaming PC, you get a Ryzen 9 9900X processor. This CPU will be perfect not only for gaming but also for content creation and productivity work. This is one of the fastest CPUs out there for productivity, so if you want to do more than just gaming, here you are getting one of the most complete CPUs out there. Then you also get 2TB of SSD and 32 gigs of RAM. So this PC will be more complete with a better graphics card for gaming and content creation, and the price will be around 2,300 USD. Now, it is quite more expensive than the last system, but again, if you want an Nvidia graphics card or you want a more complete system, I would recommend you making the upgrade. However, if you're just looking for the best price to performance and you want to do just gaming, the last one for under 2,000 bucks might be the best choice for you. And remember that the prices might be different when you're watching this video, so I do recommend you checking the latest prices and availability from the links down below. Next, if you want a 4K ultra gaming PC, but you don't want to go over $3,000, I recommend you getting the HP Omen 35L. Now, this is the cheapest PC with the Nvidia RTX 5080, and the RTX 5080 will be an amazing 4K graphics card. You can play any game that you want at 4K high to ultra settings with no issues. In fact, you can average over 90 FPS in these type of games, which is an insane level of gaming performance considering we are talking about games like Cyberpunk 2077, The Last of Us Part 1, Hogwarts Legacy. All of these games have 4K resolution. And of course, if you have a 1440p monitor, you will be maxing out 1440p. I mean, the last systems were already amazing for 1440p, but the 5080 will be able to run any game at 1440p with ray tracing enabled and no issues. So if you're into ray tracing and you want to play on ultra settings with no DLSS, then this PC with the 5080 might be the choice for you. For the CPU, you get an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, which will be perfect for productivity work, content creation, and also gaming. So you're getting one of the most complete systems out there alongside 32 gigs of RAM as well. And then you get a 1TB SSD or a 2TB SSD depending on what you decide to buy. Now, in order to get this PC with the RTX 5080 and all of the features that I just mentioned, you have to go to the link down in the video description, click on customize and buy, and then change the graphics card to the RTX 5080, the CPU to the Intel Core Ultra 7, then the memory to 32 gigs of RAM, then the power supply to 1000 watts, and the storage to 1TB or 2TB. If you decide to go with a 1TB SSD, the total price for this system will be around 2,750 bucks, which is once again one of the cheapest PCs out there with the RTX 5080. Now, if you go with 2TB, it's going to be more expensive, but that's going to depend on your budget and needs. Don't worry, if you got lost, you will have the instructions down in the description on how to customize this PC to get the 5080. And then if you just want the fastest PC out there, you don't care about price or performance, you don't care about money, you want the best of the best, I have two options for you. If you want to spend less than 5,000 USD, if you want the 5090 but you don't care about getting the best of the best system, you just want the fastest CPU for gaming and the fastest graphics card for gaming, well, in that case, I recommend you getting the AVS Aqua Gaming Desktop. This one has the RTX 5090 and Intel Core Ultra 9 processor, which will be perfect for any task, and the price will be under $5,000. In fact, you have a 10% discount, so the total price will be around 4,400 USD. You will find the discount code down in the video description as well. Now, for $4,400, this is one of the cheapest PCs with the RTX 5090, and you get the fastest performance too. I mean, it's the RTX 5090. You get the highest FPS at any resolution. You can play at 4K maxed out settings with no issues. And then if you just want the best of the best, especially if you want to do some type of productivity work or content creation work, then I recommend you getting the CLX Horus Gaming PC. This one has the 5090, of course, the Intel Core Ultra 9 processor once again, but inside of this system you get 96 gigs of DDR5 memory, which makes it, in my opinion, the best PC out there, especially if you want to do more than just gaming. And on top of that, you get 10 terabytes of total storage. Yes, you heard me right, 10 terabytes. So you get plenty of storage for anything. And remember that you will find the links to every system mentioned down in the video description with discount coupon codes as well. And if you are willing to build a PC yourself because you want slightly better price to performance, I do recommend you watching my video on the best PC builds of the month for every budget and every resolution. You will find it in the top right corner of the screen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.